Okay, my first guest, beautiful, talented actress, currently starring as Sally Bowles in the hit musical Cabaret. It's playing at the Wilshire Theater here in Los Angeles through May 1st. Then it goes to Boston, Chicago, Washington, D.C., all over the world. Teri Hatcher, ladies and gentlemen.
The upbeat, happy version of Cabaret.
It's good to see you again. The baby looks good. Everybody, your life is wonderful.
It is.
You're doing well. You got the hit reviews. You got a good-looking baby. Yeah, very nice. Now, you were telling me you were on the road. You did a big road trip. Where did you go?
We did. We moved to New York last summer, and my husband and I thought it would be a fun adventure to load up our Jeep, and just the three of us. She was 9 months old at the time, and John and I, we drove across the country. Of course, we did it sort of like a Z. We drove 4,800 miles.
So that would be twice as far.
Twice as far as it actually is, right. But we went 1,000 miles out of our way to go to Graceland. Had to do that.
Oh, you had to go to Graceland?
Yeah, you had to do that.
Now, where did you stay? Did you just go wherever?
We had 3 books that got us across, plus whenever Emerson would scream, that would be, we would dictate pulling over. But we had a book called Eating Your Way Across America, which is just all the best dive diners in every state across the country. And the Fodar's Best of America, and then the Atlas, of course.
Oh, okay. So you didn't plan a route. You just...
No, we just sort of went. And we actually, that's why we went to Graceland. We went the northern route. We got to St. Louis. To Sioux Falls, and said, "What should we do now?" And I said, "Let's go to Graceland." So we,
it's
drove
a long
down.
drive from Sioux Falls.
I know. But we never stayed in a hotel that cost more than like $50 a night. We just would pull over. And in fact, one night we slept on a stranger's floor in Montana.
No, wait. No, I thought you were doing reasonably well. Apparently, all of this. Apparently the show is bombed, your movie career is over, you're sleeping with strangers. What happened? What do you mean? Why?
We got around Yellowstone to this place called Bozeman, Montana.
Right.
And it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we had been calling a lot of motels, and finally this one receptionist at this place said to me, "Honey, you're not going to find a hotel from here to South Dakota." And the reason was the Sturgis.
Oh, I was at Sturgis, the bike rally.
Okay, so you're the reason we couldn't get a hotel room.
Okay. So you're on the road, and there's nothing but bikers between you
and our destination. So we ended up finding a police woman at this diner, and she said, "Well, I think your best choice is to go to this 7-Eleven up the street and ask the guy if you can sleep in your car in his parking lot, pay him $20 to use the bathroom inside the 7-Eleven, and that's going to be your safest way to spend the evening."
And the 7-Eleven, $20 using the bathroom is just about right.
And well, we had the baby. So we went in there, and John gave him the sob story, and this guy says, "Oh, that's not right, a 9-month-old sleeping in the car. I have a basement apartment up the street. You could sleep on my couch." He had no idea who we were.
This is not the Unabomber or anything.
Oh, this is the thing.
So you went to this man's house.
We actually, I don't know, was losing my mind, I guess, and we went to this man's house. Of course, I slept with Emerson. I didn't sleep, but I slept with Emerson on the couch like this, thinking if I fell asleep, someone would kidnap her or something. But
wait, this is all so you don't have to shell out $50 for it. Is
$20.
Like the cheapest guy in the world?
No, we just didn't want to be in the car. We
what you're saying is we're traveling. Your husband said we're going to travel, and we're going to stay at the crappiest places we possibly can.
No, we couldn't find anything. There was not even a ritzy place could we find. Nothing.
Right, so now you're saying the owner, did you eat Slim Jims all night, the owner of the 7-Eleven?
No.
So you slept on his bed. Was he a nice man?
He was very nice to let us stay there, and actually they turned out to be lovely people. But, he went back to work at 2 o'clock in the morning, and the wife comes by, doesn't know we're even really there. I mean, I guess she mentioned it. And I said, "Oh, I just really want to thank you for letting us stay here. It was so gracious of you." And she just looks at me and just goes, "Yeah, he does things like this." Okay. Anyway, there's nice people in Montana.
Now, what if you had needed a doctor or something? What would you have done then? I mean,
we did actually need a doctor in Idaho. John had to have a root canal at a place with a town of 800 people. Here it is on Saturday, and there's this big sign. It's a molar that's waving at you, and the name of the dentist place was Toothaches.
Now, were you like on drugs driving across America? So, I mean, the odds of finding a giant tooth in an 800-person town, and so he had to have root canal?
Yeah, and it took 5.5 hours.
But you don't want to have root canal that costs more than $40.
Right, no.
And did the guy do a good job?
John went to his dentist here in LA, and the guy said, this guy wasn't a specialist, was he? Apparently, he just really took everything out or something.
Yeah, you know, it's better you just clear out all the teeth and start anew. All to save $50. Wow, what a lovely, lovely trip that must have been.
It was lovely.
Well, let me congratulate you on Cabaret. Now, this must be very hard. He got a new baby, and well, not brand new, but how old's Emerson?
16 months.
Wow, I remember we just had, it was like the other day you just had
I know.
Is it tough doing, how many shows a week do you do?
We do 8 shows a week, 4 shows on the weekend,
wow.
which is brutal. But it's just an amazing, amazing musical. I saw it on Broadway, and that's when I really got inspired to do it.
Do you like to dance? Well, you are a dancer, right? Isn't it?
I had a lot of dance training as a child, yeah.
Because I remember seeing something where you played a dancer. What was it?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Jay.
No, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was an episode of Love Boat.
Maybe it was.
Oh, yeah, it was an episode of Love Boat.
No.
Yes. Well, you're
not going to actually, like, you don't actually have that episode of Love Boat.
You know, I save these for the children, for Emerson.
Right.
So
it's important
she can
that
see that her mom,
You know, she's never seen me on TV, and she's back in the dressing room watching this right now.
Oh, well, this will be fascinating. When she sees you in this is good. Because this looks like your first day in show business.
It was.
And you got a Love Boat. Well, here she is playing. What is the name of your character? Do you remember? Well, here
I don't.
Here she
Amy?
is.
I don't know.
Here's Teri.
How far we've come.
Oh, wow. Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
I'm trying to think of how far, but that was September of last year. That was amazing. Amazing. No, that's one. And I know now you have to go off and do a show now.
I do. I have a
now,
show
see, that's very cool. See, this is like the old Tonight Show in New York, where the star would leave to go on Broadway.
Isn't that great?
Well, that's cool. That's what you're doing. Congratulations on your baby and your career. Teri Hatcher. Be right back with Kobe Bryant right after this.